everyone, welcome to Annabelle's Finquita. Today is gonna be hot. It's around 7 a.m. and look at it, it's already very sunny, it looks hazy. It's gonna be in the 90s today. That's really hot for this region. I just finished feeding my chickens. I usually leave the coop open when it's gonna be really hot. And I'm gonna feed my goats and go in the garden and water all my plants before the heat of the afternoon. And we're gonna talk about cucumbers. I'm gonna show you all I got. Everything's growing really fast. The garden is right there. And we collect rainwater for the garden, which is the best water you can give your garden. I'll show you. There it is. Okay, it collects water only from one side of the shed. My husband built a gutter there. It drains into the tank. So very convenient, something that you maybe have in mind and I haven't done yet. This will give you an idea. And open here, and then the water is gonna start coming out down there. I'm gonna water my plants. Corn loves water. If it hasn't rained for 3 or 4 days, water your corn. You see this tool here? I recommend it 100%. I got it at Lowe's for $50. I've been planning to get something like this for a long time. I was using a regular hoe to weed my garden, but it was very difficult and it got really old. So since I got this, it's much easier. I'm not advertising anything. This is real, guys. Let me show you how it works. Those two are some flowers and there's a weed here. You go like this, and that's it. See? Nothing. And also you can do it with the front part like this. See another examples here somewhere. Like look, I can go under the pepper plant, go like this, that's it. These are the 3 varieties of cucumbers that I planted this year. This one over here is new for me and I tasted yesterday. It's amazing. It's so sweet and subtle in taste. My plants are full of flowers and I'm already harvesting. I'm in zone 6A. Here's one of my new variety. This is the F1 sweet tasting hybrid cucumber. I'm going to harvest some cucumbers today and also more zucchini, yellow zucchini. Cucumbers are heavy eaters, so I recommend using compost in your soil. But if you don't have compost, I recommend using a fertilizer that has nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Nitrogen is for the plant to grow and get this green, and then potassium and phosphorus for the developing of flowers and the fruit. Cucumbers are very sensitive to disease. They're attacked every year by fungi, mites, and worms. So I recommend monitoring your cucumbers daily, if not every other day. And also I recommend getting rid of the part that is bad. That way it doesn't infect the rest of the plant. These beautiful plants, they're annuals. So you have to plant them every year. And they categorize basically in 2 types, the slicers and the picklers. There's also the seedless. These are created for greenhouses because they don't need pollination. They bring within their flower both organs, the male and the female, so you don't need to worry about pollinators. Here's a blossom that came to the ground without pollination. If you see the blossom wilt and just be on the ground, that means the pollinator didn't have time to pollinate that flower. So there's another option. You can do it by hand, okay? You take a male and a female flower. Well, this example here, this female flower has been pollinated. As you see, the fruit was growing already. But usually it's a smaller fruit when it's not pollinated yet. And you take the male flower, which is the one with the thin stem, and you take the male flower and put it inside the female flower, touching the stigma of the female flower. That way, you know, all that pollen goes into the female flower, and that's how you pollinate the female flower. It's very easy. So if you see that you don't have a lot of bees in your garden and all the blossoms on the floor, because there's a time frame for the flower to get pollinated. I don't know that time frame right now on the top of my head, but it's probably 24, 48 hours to get pollinated, and that doesn't happen, the blossom will wilt and fall to the ground. If your young cucumber plants start blooming, you should pinch off some of the first sets of flower. That way the plant redirect the energy towards the roots and start growing a little bit bigger in order to get stronger. Then, you know, it's gonna produce later flowers. But that's something that is recommended. Growing cucumbers vertically like they are here on trellises or cattle panels or a fence or a wall, that'll prevent disease because they're gonna get more ventilation. Another thing is that you need to keep picking, harvesting your fruit. If you stop harvesting and one fruit, just one fruit on a whole plant start yellowing and died out, the whole plant will die. First cucumber. This is major. All right. This one. Kill me. Kill me. Squeeze me. Look at this one. They're twins. A big zucchini, yellow zucchini. You don't want them too big. You don't let them grow too big on the plant. Okay? Try to harvest before they get that size. You see this leaf here with those lighter spots? That's a disease. So you come here, you cut it, get rid of it. And there's a fruit there that is bad too. So let's get rid of that fruit there too. Ooh, it's very squishy, smooshy, gross. Chickens will eat that. Okay? Get rid of that. This leaf here with all these holes, get rid of that too. Don't want that. What do you think of my harvest today? Check this out. This is the green zucchini, and look, these are twins. They look like legs. Hey. Hi, Tutuchi. Vamos, vamos. Let's go and eat some. This is Rosa. Rosa, look at her belly. My girl. Hey, Marina. Hey, mi Marinuni. Are you in the shade? I know. It's really hot today. Summer girl. You ready for summer? No. Let me get the water ready. Guys, let me show you what we did with the water here. I used to carry the buckets for them to drink water. Well, I still do it in the winter time. Because in winter time, you need to bring the water from indoors. Otherwise, it'll freeze. But look at this hose here. The hose is connected to that tank over there that my husband installed. So water goes down by gravity, and then here it is. I just fill this up, and I get the chicken's water here as well. That's it. You soon gonna have your babies? Yeah, you're gonna have your babies this month, girl. Oh my goodness. You got 2 babies there, Marina? I think you got 2. You always had 2. These are the remainings of last year garlic. They were small cloves, and I put it in the ground. It's not bad, right? Yeah. Gotta continue harvesting today. I keep my garlic outside all the time, and when I need it, I come here and I cut one head off and I use it for cooking, but it stays there all the time. And no animals from the woods can reach it, so that's the best thing. Look, my potato plant. I'm so happy with this potato plant. It's beautiful. Just a container. You guys need to try that. It's amazing.